everybody. I'm Spider with FEARnet. Welcome to our big show panel discussion. It's awesome to see everybody out there. At FEARnet, we just created this amazing new series called Fear Clinic. And you guys are going to be the first to not only see clips from it, but meet the cast and creators of this thing. It's pretty amazing stuff. So, just a personal note for, probably like most people sitting in this room, grew up wasting a lot of time watching a lot of really weird movies and TV shows, while everybody else was out getting, playing in the sun. But, so I just gotta, just on a personal note, it's really amazing for me to be on the stage with the people that I'm gonna bring up, and some have, recently become friends of mine, and I'm just, great to be here. So, if you guys haven't heard of Fear Clinic, I'll give you a quick synopsis of what this thing's all about. It's about a maniacal doctor with a controversial method of treating people with extreme phobias. So in other words, they show up to his office really screwed up, and then he makes it worse, I think is what the idea is. Anyway, so without wasting any more time, I'm going to bring up this awesome panel. First is my best friend. First panelist, I know this guy personally. He has created some of the best shows on TV over the past years. He was instrumental in co-creating MTV's Unplugged, which is featured, classic artists like Nirvana and, God, who else did it? Pearl Jam did it, Bruce Springsteen did it. I remember LL Cool J did it, and he had cakes of deodorant under his arms when he was that was my favorite episode. He also then, later on, went to Spike TV and helped create the show The Ultimate Fighter, which I will be appearing in next season. Just kidding. I lose in the first round. It's a terrible thing. Anyway, here's a good friend of mine, producer of Fear Clinic, Mr. Jim Burns. I guess I should mention this. A lot of you guys probably heard that Clive Barker was going to be moderating this panel. And Clive is actually on his way. He's stuck in traffic, if you can imagine that scenario. So I was put in the position to run this thing. So if it's a little weird, forgive me. All right, our next guest is an amazing young actor who has racked up a pretty amazing credits for such a young age. He played young Jack Cash in Walk the Line. He's also in a horror movie called Laid to Rest, pretty scary movie. And if that wasn't scary enough, he also plays the boyfriend in Hannah Montana. The ladies love him, Lucas Till. So hot. You're jealous of his hair, too. Can't get this. Ooh. All right, I'm still looking. Sorry, my notes. I've completely messed up my nice notes. All right, this next guy, I'm going to put this away because I think I can do this better than reading. This next guy will scare the crap out of any of you. If you need a maniacal, fierce dude to intimidate a crowd, this is the guy to get. He's probably most well known for his portrayal of Jason. You know Jason, right? You've heard of Jason. Don't get him mad, Kane Hunter. He does that all the time. All right. From one extreme to the next, this young actress has somehow managed to avoid the pitfalls of child stardom. Most, end up on True Hollywood Stories. You have not yet, as far as I know. She's been in a ton of stuff, and she's actually probably in the horror world most well known for her parts in the Halloween franchise, and most recently in my Bros movies. So It's like family up here, right? Danielle Harris. This next dude is trouble. I met this guy at his special effects studio, and he's responsible for some pretty amazing effects work, from everything from Superbad, Prom Night, Quarantine, The Burrowers, and TV shows like Sarah Connor Chronicles and Angel, Buffy. This guy has done it all. He's an amazing effects artist, but he's also a writer and director. He actually is the director and creator of Fear Clinic. He's an awesome guy. He's a future talent that I'm sure you guys are going to be hearing a lot about. It's Robert Hall over there hanging out. And some guys, it's virtually impossible to introduce because you can write all the speeches you want and talk about icons of horror and, you know, the impact and effect that they've had on the genre and the amazing long career, and it sort of, in many ways, falls short. But, you know, the interesting about this next guy is that he actually started out playing some pretty nice characters, the nice guy, you know. And, but he changed all that, I think, forever with his portrayal of Freddy Krueger. You may have heard of this guy. You know, it's sort of like in certain genres, you know, you talk about rock and roll, you're gonna always, someone's gonna mention the Beatles, the Stones, Led Zeppelin, you're gonna talk about comedy, people will say Woody Allen, Mel Brooks. You talk about horror, there's always an elite few, a short list, and this guy's always on it, Mr. Robert Englund. So these guys are going to tell you all about Fear Clinic in just a second, but before we get to questions and answers, we are going to show you a quick clip. So I hope you like it.
I think we should also
talk amongst yourselves.
We also have the actress who plays my nurse Ratchet.
A surprise visitor.
Yes, a surprise visitor.
Lisa Wilcox. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Lisa, come up here.
Take my seat. It says spider,
Lisa,
but you
get up
can
here.
tear that up.
No, we have an extra one.
Okay.
It's on your last, Robert.
All right.
You know,
Oh, the other Robert. This is the world premiere. No one's seen any footage from this yet, and we've been working really hard to cut together this trailer and the episodes. And I think you guys might not expect what you're gonna see. You hear web series, and I think you think one thing. Well, I want you to check this out.